Hi, chat. Chat, hi.
Hi, chat. Welcome.
What? Did you move? Yeah, Nikos, go over there.
My bad. Move a little bit. No. I am so pumped for this game.
I'm so pumped. We're going to freaking destroy these
We're gonna
guys.
steamroll. It's not even gonna be close.
What? It's gonna be like 20-1. We're playing 21 maps today. We're dropping one of them.
What does that say? Meg Giggle Swear?
Yeah, McGiggle. Wait, I feel like we've scrimmed against him.
Maybe, I don't know. Sage Shark. I remember Sage Shark.
McGiggle. This is Iowa Falls Alden. That's the Captain Brown weight. Let's take a jaunter and see what rank they are.
Of course, is this a family-friendly stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's supposed to be. Okay, so it looks like we're starting
roll out
on Weijing?
Peter playing from home? Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised we went Weijing here. Oh. I guess it's decent for him.
Like it's Ryan, yeah. Why is my mic down? I don't deserve that.
Your mic is just much.
No, I'm negative 0.6.
Oh my god. There, now we're equal. Are you happy?
No, but now it's gonna pick up like everything.
There, now we're equal. We're both negative 0.1 decibels.
Okay, we're running Bap, Ryan, Hanzo, Bastion, Zen.
Looks like a pretty standard comp for what our players are expected to play.
Pretty average Ryan comp, yeah.
Enemy team. Like they're not going to get much heals with Moira and Mercy. Because remember, Moira sucks now. According to Jacoby. Watch our tank here.
Let's see.
Taking a lot of space high ground. Max is taking an off angle, but he's getting pushed by the junk. Hide it, nice.
Oh, he's farming.
This one. Tank is in the thick
Mercy's
of
gonna
it.
die.
Oh, Mercy dies? Okay, we're up one.
Recap point.
Oh, and Max is in.
No
Max
supports,
is in.
No supports.
Oh, Aaron and Max are just going
and the
crazy.
fight is just gonna be over.
Bastion v Bastion. Oh, I guess our Bastion's better. Like they swap for Reaper, and they swap for Matra. Like we're just still setting middle high here. Max is farming. It looks like we got a
Reaper's
pick
gonna die.
and the
Mercy.
Mercy. Wow. Max sends a nice little down main. Gonna force for Matra. Oh, and Max finds another
That
one.
should just be a fight win.
Oh,
They're gonna try to back up, but Bastion doesn't make it out.
Max is just unstoppable. They're all the way in their spawn. No, we really didn't know what to expect from this team, Nikos, but it looks like we're beating them.
I think we expected that.
But we do have to remember, they're coming up on some ults soon. Actually, I take my words back. They're at 60 on ults because they swapped characters.
We have ults, they don't.
So we should just win this first part of the map outright. Aaron's gonna get a nice win. Oh,
The tank's gonna die.
That should be the map.
And Moira.
Chris is doing a good job
They should lose this
prioritizing
fight.
healing. Max again he's getting a lot of value with these off angles, and they're just not responding. Meanwhile, Aaron is just going crazy.
It's just Reaper left.
It'd be so funny if he solo shattered here. He does. And that should just be the map. Ramatra should die here.
We pop trans.
Bastion cleans up the
I don't think they
Ramatra.
touch. And that's first round.
Well played. And we didn't even use one of our ults. I don't think they used a single ult that entire round.
Yeah, they did.
The enemy team.
Oh.
No, our team, yeah.
I don't think they got an ult.
Yeah, I don't think they got an ult. Okay, it looks like we're going to be on Gardens next. Very boop heavy map. And it looks like Iowa
We're
Falls
gonna go
Alden.
Lucio, Ana, Sam, Soldier.
They're
Change
probably just
their
going to
comp
rush
completely.
point.
And we're gonna switch the Hanzo for an Ashe.
That's an interesting choice. I'm not sure how it'll play out. Max historically has not been known for his Ashe.
Oh, they're gonna go
pick.
Hog.
Oh, okay. It looks like they're just going for a rush on point, especially with the Sam. I'm interested to see where they go with this.
I think they're just gonna TP.
Or
No.
they're just going to go bridge. Okay,
Okay.
also, you know, a valid strategy. Hog misses a hook. And they're just
Hog's
farming the
gonna be
tank.
low.
Aaron cleans
The
up.
Hog's gonna go
Let's
down.
see how this
We
Ashe pick
trade
is
for our
looking.
Ashe.
Our Ashe is dead. I take that back.
No tank.
There's
though.
a
They
soldier
should win this
behind
fight,
us, and no one's
Sam.
turning on him except for CJ. Oh, but Peter's able to turn around and clean him up. Fight going to Williamsburg.
Oh, and Aaron gets booped off the map. Unlucky.
Looks like they're
Hog's just feeding.
yeah, I'm a little confused what the play here is. Now they're grouped up on the bridge. And we don't really have any boop characters on our side. So I'm interested to see how this is going to work. Aaron charges in, gets antied. He
Ryan's
should
gonna be
die
a
for
little
this.
aggressive.
But he's going to get bailed
He
out
gets
with Chris's
he gets
immortality
shut
field.
down, he lives.
Oh!
And he gets hooked off the
He gets hooked
map.
off, but they traded Ana for it. This fight is still very winnable. Bastion goes turret mode, and it looks like they're going to get Chris
Oh.
for it. Max looks like
They're
he's
gonna
going to
lose
fall
both supports.
next.
It's just DPS.
Max
and
falls.
It is over for that fight.
We still got a solid 31% though, and we do have a shatter rate coming here. Oh, and that's going to be another hook for Hog. Luke is hard calming, it sounds like. Actually, a lot of poke value off here, just pulling some attention. Looks like Aaron's about to start going though.
Lucio's gonna die.
Oh, and Hog wastes
pops
the
all
ult.
and dies.
That's a
He
big
shatters,
shatter, but is there
tank
any
dies,
follow-up?
Bastion is gonna die.
Oh, and Max
they're
goes
all
crazy.
gonna go
He gets a
down.
double. Is he gonna get 3 for
Just
it?
Ana left.
Max is almost
And
gonna get
Ana's
3
dead.
for it, but Peter cleans him up.
Gonna recap point.
We're also sitting on 3 ults, so while they only have 1, they're nearing 2 to 3 though. So this next fight could get a little messy. Yeah, they're gonna position for this. Let's see if the Hog can get any agency off this hook. He misses
As
it.
long as no one gets hooked off, yeah.
They're splitting the map here. They also invest a beat into this, but they're not really pushing
Poppy,
with
we
it.
pop trans.
And a window
And
to counter
window.
it. We should good here. It looks like Aaron is fearless here, just going in. Ooh, that's a meaty fire strike. It's antied.
And then get anti. He does have to back out. He is really low.
Max is gonna pop his ult.
And the tank ends up going down.
Oh, but he's gonna die for it.
So does our Soj.
Right now it's just Chris and CJ left on point. Chris getting dangerously low. He dies. And it looks like Peter's just gonna try and walk
Gonna be dead.
away.
I think this fight is over.
But we did get a solid 50% off that. One more solid fight. And I think the map is ours. They just gotta carry this hook here. Looks like Hoggy's gonna miss it initially.
We're gonna have Nano Visor. We'll see if they can combo.
Aaron's calling to go. But he luckily
He
and
doesn't get hooked off.
frankly
Super
miraculously
close.
doesn't get
Hog's
hooked.
gonna die.
But Aaron's gonna die for it.
Aaron's gonna die
He
too.
didn't regroup with the team.
Traded tank. It's still winnable for either team here. We use M more.
Peter gets 1, and Max has a great off angle here. He's pulling a lot of attention.
We
Peter's
get
looking to
3,
clean.
and we win the fight.
Peter cleans up 3 of them. Looks like we're sitting on 2 ults.
We're gonna have Trans Bastion coming up on Shatter. And
Which
we're
should
gonna have Nano
completely-
Visor. We'll see if they use that today or not.
But our trans should completely counter the nano visor.
I don't know. The damage might be too quick. Not sure.
Guess we'll have to see. It's like Aaron's just gonna go for it, and they don't even touch.
And he's gonna Shatter.
That's the first map to the Williamsburg. 2 more, and we are the JV state champs.
That's gonna be game 1.
Actually gonna get a nice play of the game here. Oh, no, kiss. It's 2 headshots. Pops dragons. This is a really good dragons. It forced their tank back into it or to walk into our tank. You know, I just think we had a lot more coordination than the enemy team there. Felt like they were relying a lot on those hooks, Nikos. That dude.
It's a sound alert. Makes a sound on stream.
Oh. Got Finian in the chat.
Just calling him out.
Hey, he's the one that wanted us to stream this, so I think it's only fair we call him out.
Bro's trying to lurk and he's calling out. That's crazy. That was one of Ninja's tips to streaming is try to be active with your viewers that are lurking.
Yeah. That's how you grow your community. It looks like they sub in Nahid Win, and I think that...
They're going to be playing Coliseum.
Looks like we subbed in Ethan for DJ. And we're back on Coliseum. I played this yesterday, didn't we? I believe we did for our JV semifinal.
Oh, yeah, we did. I forgot I wasn't
We were
watching.
too busy playing gun game to notice. Looks like the enemy team is ready, so we should be heading into this real soon. Never Luke feels like it. I mean, today would be nice, but I think he's just taking his sweet time. Hey, I didn't pick up what you said. Say something.
Unlucky. No, I'm good. Because you put me on negative 0.1 dB.
Yeah, I made sure to mute my mic so it only picked up on yours.
Do you have game audio?
Yeah.
Okay,
you?
I don't.
Yeah, we have game on. Gonna be on Coliseum here. This has historically been a pretty good map for us. I feel like we've found a lot of success on the JP side, I think, on this map.
Have we?
As far as I'm aware, yeah. I mean, I could say we found success on the varsity side, but it ain't varsity, is it?
Not yet.
Shout out to tune in next Thursday for the varsity state finals.
Are you sponsored?
What?
Are you sponsored?
Yeah, we're sponsored by
Who are we gonna run? Oh, we're gonna run the same. Oh wait, no. We got Bap, Ryan, Hanzo, Soldier, and Zen.
Looks like the same comp, but Ethan is instead going Soldier instead of CJ.
They have Echo, Ana, Bastion, Ram, and Weaver.
So it's pretty standard, except this Life Weaver pick is different. I'm interested to see how this will play out, especially with the recent HP and healing change.
It's gonna own the $40 skin too.
That's the $40 skin. Well, the team pockets this deep. Let's see if they can pull out the win. I think Aaron's just gonna play cover nicely. DPS to poke, especially if Max is able to get a pick here. Although he can't one-shot anymore. Getting a pick on any damaged enemy. Very beneficial. Like Peter and Max and Ethan are just spamming, but Ethan falls dangerously low. Yet he is able to get some healing though. Making sure to Helix Rocket the cart just for good measure. And meanwhile, the Echo's taking an off angle that we weren't really responding to there, but she's going to back off a bit. And it looks like Iowa Falls is going to make a play for it. Well, we're going to respond quite nicely, and Echo's going to go down for it. Bastion's dangerously low, and their tank is also dangerously low. He's in the thick of things, and that's the tank. Peter picks up a double, and that should be the fight. Let's see, can Peter secure any more? Max also falls dangerously low and dies for it, actually. Oh, and Peter's almost going to get the Bastion. The Life Weaver is dangerously far in. He should die for this. And he
Weaver's gonna
does.
go down.
Oh, but meanwhile, Aaron is antied.
Bad time for Weaver to get picked.
But the Immortality is going to bail him out nicely, and they should be fine here. Playing cover nicely, but the Bastion W keys it. Oh, Aaron just ran out of shield, and looks like that's going to be the fight gone, because I think Peter died early there too, unless Chris can make it
win
out.
This fight.
Unless Chris can
Maybe we
miraculously...
can exit with a pick or two. He's
That
gonna have to
should
back
just back up, yeah. Got a decent amount of push, but it's almost negligible for how fast tides can change on this. I think this Echo pick is doing really well for Iowa Falls here, because we don't have a great answer to it. Soldier is a decent hit scan, but he's getting pressured by the Bastion pretty often. Like Aaron's just gonna go in. A lot of his shield is falling.
Shield is gonna die.
Especially with the Bastion turret farm. He's playing cover really nicely not to make sure to get shredded by that Bastion. He's gonna go for a charge on the Echo and gets her. That's a good pick. And oh, four-man shatter. He misses the fire strike.
And this should be a fight win.
Aaron with the huge shatter, and they just have one more tank to clean up, and then that'll be the fight for him.
Ramatra's staggering.
Ramatra gonna make it out of this?
No, he's staggering.
That was a big stagger for Williamsburg.
Ramatra's gonna be really late in now to the fight. They're gonna wait.
We should get a lot of push off of this.
I think we get the lead here.
Oh, we picked the lead back up.
We are gonna take the lead.
It looks like they're just going to be playing standard on the bridge until their tank's able to get back. With Max, again, really taking advantage of these off angles like he's done so far through these days. The Echo falls dangerously low, and Max is not going to be, he's barely not going to be able to find it. I think the Ana healing nade was able to save her there. Bastion ult comes out, and our tank is dangerously low. He dies for it.
They're going to lose tank and BAP.
And that's a 4-for-1. I don't think we win this fight. Peter gonna get out of this?
He's gonna try to make it out. He should be able to.
I think he was looking for an exit pick there, but it's not gonna happen. I'm not entirely sure what wrong that fight. It looks like Aaron just, I think his shield got killed by the Bastion, and then the Bastion ult just finished him off. Peter's gonna take a lot of poke here, but he's not gonna die for it. Just making sure to annoy him a bit.
We're gonna window. They still have 4 ults.
Oh, we are gonna window visor this. Looks like they're just gonna play cover well though. Although that is gonna give us some space and some agency over the map. Mantra is gonna use his form early, and Peter's gonna find a nice pick, actually a kick I should say, onto Echo. The Mantra's in dangerously deep, and it looks like he's gonna.
Kick back and
Peter doesn't die for it thanks to
down,
Chris's great reaction time.
The ram.
They're gonna invest a lot of ults into this.
Ult and nano.
Shatter gets nothing out of it though.
And Ramancha dies.
That was
They should win the fight.
Really scrappy fight from both teams here, but it looks like Williamsburg is gonna come out on top. He's gonna go all the way for Echo, but he decides to back off. I don't think Williamsburg is aware they're not holding the high ground. Max could take a really great off angle there again. Looks like we're going to be fighting under the bridge again. This is the last time where disaster struck for Aaron. Let's see how he's playing this fight. He gets one. Oh, and Max again with the great ult, just pushing everyone off the cart, and he's able to secure a Bastion for us as well.
M's going to die, and they're going to win the fight and get that extra lead.
Wondering if this trans was worth it. They already had won the fight. But if anything, it does help.
They're going to catch checkpoint. Go even farther past that.
They're able to push this really far. It's going to be hard for Iowa Falls to get back in the lead if they don't act soon. The Echo pops the ult. Looks like she's going to go Reinhardt to hope for that shatter. But is going to get killed by Aaron. Although Aaron falls low for it. Is he going to survive this? A great immortality field from Chris.
One's going to save Aaron.
Oh, they get one off the Bastion turret. And Max is also going to fall quite low here.
Soldier's gonna go down. They're gonna play quite aggressive here.
A big shatter from Aaron is
But
going
he
to clean up
shatters
all of
4.
them. He finds
all
the
die.
4K. Wow, what a great shatter from Aaron. Cleaning them up, and I think this should secure the match. For Iowa Falls to come back here, it's going to be almost a miracle at this point.
He's gonna push up, trying to hold them off so they don't get the cart.
They also pop window just for some of that added damage. They're going to be able to force Reaper's fade.
Anna's
Reaper's
gonna go down.
I think Max is
We do get one with Bastion out, but Bastion does end up falling. Ramatra is really low. Does go down.
We already have another trans. Peter's playing very well here.
Just Reaper. Gonna TP height. I think he dies here.
Hope he does. Oh, we trans that.
We're gonna trans a little
Just to make sure Aaron
different
stays
idea.
up.
It's okay.
We're just going to make sure Aaron stays up here, and it looks like the team is about to get back. We have Soldier and Hanzo coming from the low ground,
Peter's
but they're
gonna go down here.
going to invest
They're
a
gonna put
visor,
Ramatra in the
though.
back line. Soldier does end up dying.
Iowa Falls does
down
end up
2.
winning the fight, but they did invest 2 pretty important ults there. Or, excuse me, 1. I guess we popped visor. This next fight looks like it could go in the favor of Iowa Falls just based on how close they are to ults. We only have Shatter, and we're not coming up on anything else soon. Aaron's able to bait the Bastion turret soon, but Chris is going in. He wants some.
We're gonna have Shatter. We have fight winner if we get a huge Shatter.
Oh,
He's
and
gonna
Aaron
get
gets another
3.
huge Shatter like he has
Moira's
done all of these
should
maps.
die. Moira's 1. Bastion's
He gets
gonna
1
go
for
down.
it. He
Maka's
cancels
still
the
low.
Reaper
He's gonna
ult.
get Reaper.
He's dangerously low, though, and the backline is dying very
We
fast.
did pop Ramatra out, killed 2. And they
Yeah.
are gonna lose the fight.
Aaron got a lot of value there, but the backline just wasn't able to follow up because of that Ramatra.
We're gonna have no ults, and they're gonna have full. Can farm window pretty quick though.
Window on this bridge could definitely be a fight changer, especially once they get to that checkpoint. Ethan's able to force Ramatra's Nemesis form, which is great for them, but he's going to die for it. This is not looking good for us. We do get the tank for it, though. This should be a fight win, and it looks like Peter's about to get a Reaper. Looks like we're still up 1 in this trade. Gonna clean up the Reaper, and it looks like this fight's actually going in the favor of us because they did not invest. Iowa Falls didn't invest any ults into this. Now that there are only 45 seconds left and we have over a 60-meter lead, this is not looking good for Iowa Falls. I think they really needed to commit to that fight. But with the tank dying so early, they really couldn't. Max is going to look at the Bastion here. He falls low, but the... Oh. Peter gets one. Ethan's able to deal some good chunk damage to the Ramatra, and the window comes out.
Ramatra is gonna die.
First falls dangerously low, and the Coalescence comes out on the back
Should be
line.
game.
Aaron hits another good shatter.
They're down 4. It's just Bastion. Oh.
No one can touch.
And they don't touch.
It's a great map, too, in the favor of Williamsburg. That fight got a little the map got a little dicey at times, but I think our ult usage was a lot better than theirs, and that's what ultimately led us to claiming that one. And Aaron, again, had, what, 3, maybe 4 fantastic shatters this game. They always seem to result in at least 2 kills, and this one it was 5. He's really doing great today. Not to mention, Chris has had some amazing immortality fields, and Max is taking advantage of off angles really nicely. Looks like they're going to make a sub or 2, and I think we might keep the same team comp, unless we sub Malcolm in.
Guess you just play well and use the G Pro Superlight, not sponsored.
Yeah. Aaron's mouse is definitely an advantage.
My mouse.
Your Aaron's
easier.
mouse. Looks like we're going to sub Malcolm in for Chris. Another solid healer in place of one solid healer. David's playing Cuphead. David. It looks like our next map should be, I believe, a hybrid map, or is it an escort? I think it's an escort. Okay. No, this is push. Next is that.
Whatever you want.
You might want to put your headset on too.
I don't have audio anything.
Tough. Oh, Soren on G Fuel. It's your first time chat. Shout out to Soren on G Fuel.
What map did we get yesterday for Caleb? I don't remember.
I don't recall. I believe it was Junkertown.
Was it?
I think it was, because Luke was talking about how they had reworked.
Yeah.
Are we going to end up putting Caleb in this map
I
as
don't
well?
know what they're going. I don't know what map they're going for, but
I think I heard a Dorado ban at least. They're not going to be playing towards dive centric.
could be going for Rialto maybe. So supposedly, outside sources are going for Kings Row.
We do have some insider info. Yes. Yeah, for anyone wondering, just like Aaron asked, this stream will be uploaded to YouTube if you want to rewatch any of your favorite moments in the future. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be playing towards a Reinhardt map, just playing to their strengths here, since Aaron is a very good Reinhardt. Getting multiple really nice shatters so far.
I guess we're still deciding on a map.
It's taking a little while. I think they might be deciding on...
Seems to be a couple roadblocks in the way. I don't know what's going on.
Well, this is also the most populous map pool, so there are a lot more bands that.
Iowa Falls is probably having trouble deciding after getting absolutely dominated last round.
It looks like they made 2 more subs as well. This is a little interesting. They're making a lot of changes, but none of them seem to be working quite yet. I think their ult usage really isn't where it needs to be. They're not gauging the state of the map and the time frame they're playing in. I'm not sure what's taking the map ban so long. I think we're still in the process of it. This is an unusually
I
long
don't know.
pause.
Seems like they're just twiddling their thumbs over there in the corner.
Looks like Caleb's gonna go on Iowa Falls Alden side. we're gonna give him
I guess
one
they're
of
so
ours.
desperate they're gonna swap in one of our players.
We're beating them so bad. We need to give them some of us. I think realistically, Caleb's probably gonna go in for Ethan, and we're just gonna be able to play everyone at least once. Hey, Aaron, do you have any words on how the game's going?
Pretty. Oh. The 5-man shatter.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
Post-round interview? You want a post-round interview?
Aaron, how do you keep pulling off these miraculous shatters?
Well, I look at it, I'm like, they do look pretty grouped up. Well, I guess I'll press Q.
Well, you're pressing Q really well. Do you think it might be because of the G Pro Superlight not sponsored you're using?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you for your words, Aaron, and I hope you have a great match and you can continue to 3-0.
Thank you.
Everyone, you just heard from our star tank player, Aaron Parsons. Aaron Parsons, I would say where he lives, but I'm not sure. Like, Ethan is going to stay in, and we are not going to sub Caleb, man. I also have some insider info. We might be playing Route 66.
Are we? What do you
Yeah, and it is going to be Route 66. This is an interesting map to opt for, especially since it's not necessarily a Reinhardt map. Iowa Falls picked the map that would make sense. Is this the super light?
It's super heavy, but it's still Logitech, not sponsored.
Looks like the map should start up again soon, but Luke is giving a bit of feedback to our DPS players on their ult use. Soldier. Oh, and Haven switched to Fortnite after not beating the Cuphead boss. Okay, we might be starting today. Good to see.
They are ready. We should get the game, and the game is going to start.
First 66, definitely a long-range map, which we can play to our strengths. We have a soldier and a Hanzo play.
See if we run our normal predictable team comp, or if we try to mix things up.
I want to see a Widow personally, but I don't think that's going to be the
don't.
case. Are we starting on defense?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. Can make cinematic trailers. Looks like we are going to opt for our standard comp. The enemy team, though, they're opting into the Moira Mercy we saw on map 1, but also the Mei, which we haven't seen. I'm wondering if they're going to try to use this Mei to punish Reinhardt, although they're not playing a super brawly comp, so I'm wondering if they're going to be value off those walls.
We did end up subbing Chris out for Malcolm, so we are going to be on the Ana for the Nano Ryan, and most likely, maybe the Nano Visor.
Both Chris and Malcolm, very solid supports. I think it's a good idea to get both of them. It looks like Aaron and Max are going to be holding more close, while the rest of the team is going to be sitting gas station. Looks like Hey was going to look for an angle here, but she's going to end up dropping. He's on a good flank. Ethan is able to react though, and he's not going to die for it. Max is in a very aggressive angle. Going to get close to killing the Sojourn, but not quite. Aaron, oh, that's a good wall by the Mei, but it looks like we're able to get on top of it and keep supporting Aaron, so he's not going to die for it.
Team's taking a lot of damage. They are already halfway to Shatter.
Hog was able to hook Peter, and he's going to die for it. Both the supports are dead. Oh, this looks like a massacre.
Lose 3.
Max? Oh, that's not Max. That's
We're gonna
Ethan.
have to try to back up here. This fight is gonna be over. We're gonna have to
Ethan's
wait
gonna
for the
die.
rest of our team to walk back in.
Notice Aaron does have a shatter though, and like we've seen thus far, he can be very impactful with that.
Aaron's gonna try to go for a secret shatter. And,
And
he
it's
gets
gonna
hooked out
get
of it.
canceled. That's really unfortunate.
Gonna get really low.
Actually taking a nice off angle here. He could get some really good net value out of this. Same with Ethan. He's gonna force the
end
Mei to
up
ice block.
Using ice block.
Meanwhile, Aaron is playing very brawly here, and
We're
they're gonna
lose
get
our
1
Ana,
for
We're
1.
gonna get Mei. They do end up capping, so
Even though it looks
they
like
will win the
Williamsburg
fight.
looks like we're gonna win the fight, but for what? They capped the point. Their spawn is now very close. Spawning just over there. Peter is in a very aggressive spot, and I'm not sure why they may walled him off. They probably could have gotten that
I'm
kill.
just gonna realize they spawned there. I don't think he knew they capped.
Looks like they're gonna be regrouping low ground, and it looks like Williamsburg, on the other hand, is also gonna be playing low ground. Max is taking a nice off angle here, though.
Gonna use wall very early, so they won't have it later in the fight.
Respecting the hook, he's gonna jump away. And Ethan's gonna die from a hook, but it looks like Aaron's gonna be able to trade one back here. Miss times the charge. But
He's gonna use all. Aaron does end up getting frozen. He should go taken out here, and they
Ooh,
do
that's
res the
not the
Mei.
great- Max is still up.
There's going to be a 3v5. He's gonna get hooked.
A very nice hook from
They
Hog.
do end up losing the fight.
This Hog has been very on point with his hook so far. I think they need to start figuring out how to respond to this. And it looks like we're gonna switch Sojourn, possibly.
Hog's gonna have ult here, and they're gonna have Sojal too.
Ethan is very
We
lucky.
do
he
a
got
shattering
one.
trans.
That's a great shatter, and they're able to
Moira's
take down their
gonna go
main
down.
healer. But the whole hog
But we're
comes
gonna
out.
trade tank for it, and Moira's gonna get rezzed.
This is just a net loss for our team, frankly, and they're going to be able to cap for it as well. Malcolm's
And they
not
do end
able
up
to.
capping.
He's not able to touch in time. It's a massacre. This hog is cleaning up everybody. I think we really need to find an answer to this hog, otherwise this could go downhill quickly. And the game gets paused.
Did he crash?
They're not sure why. It looks like something happened to Aaron's game, possibly. Their battle nets is bugging, quote Luke. So far in the game, IOFL's Alden is actually having a surprising turnaround. I did not think they'd be pushing this well so far, with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left, pushing into point 3.
The Balonet is like popping up something.
It looks like Aaron installed a virus instead of his BattleNet client, and it keeps having pop-ups. I think Williamsburg can win this. It's just they need to find a response to this hog. The hooks are getting way too much value. What do you mean? We're not podcasting? Chase is the best non-verbal commentator we have. You guys could put the mic right here, since Nikos doesn't get audio. Oh, it looks like the game's gonna get paused.
The pausing.
Max is behind, but he shows really
He's down
early,
here.
and he's almost gonna get mercy for it.
A little far. They did end up capping. They're just pushing car for free, and Max is stuck behind.
They do waste wall for it. Oh,
And he's gonna get a headshot off and end up going down.
Looks like Williamsburg is a little bit indecisive on how they want to play this. He's gonna block him into the room, and Aaron's. Oh, I thought he got walled off there. A really early trans. Looks like they could be
They're
getting.
gonna play aggressive here.
They go for an aggressive play on this, and Aaron's just swinging
He's just
like his
swinging
life
at the
depends
hog.
on it. That Sojourn is gonna ult though, and we almost have a counter Sojourn ult though. Hog is purpled, and it looks like he's gonna die for
Hog
it.
is gonna go down. This is a winnable fight
We
for
pop
us.
a
We're gonna
Sojourn
get
ult. Max is
Moira.
able to find one. He finds
And they're
two.
not gonna get the res off. No support. I think it's just Soj
He
here.
almost finds three, but
Does end up dying.
that's gonna be a fight win for Williamsburg. It looks like.
They do secure the fight.
I think they figure out how to turn around on this hog, and as long as they're prioritizing anti-ing him, he's not gonna get healing.
Are gonna have Nano Visor, possibly Nano Rhyme. This is 3 ults.
Interested to see how this Mei is gonna utilize this blizzard here. She's gonna do a really early wall to walk up. And it looks like Aaron's just gonna respect it and kite
Good
back a little
shatter.
bit. Another great hook.
So just gonna go down early, but we could get a huge shatter here.
Mei's gonna be forced to use a lot of her U2 early, and Aaron again mistimes that a little bit. It's a good shatter
Aaron
from
shatters
Aaron,
the
and
hog.
they're gonna
Hog
kill the
is
hog
gonna
for
go
it.
down.
We're gonna pop visor here. It looks like a nano visor.
And
We're
they
gonna
do use Mei out
invest
there.
a lot of ult into that. That was 3 ults from us, but
They do end up wasting one. And Valk.
yeah, the other team that was a waste of a blizzard. I think the Valk helped earlier in the fight.
Didn't secure the win, so now
Oh,
they're down
definitely.
Valk and Blizzard.
You do have to keep in mind though, we used a lot more ults than they did, and they're
Coming
gonna
up
be
on
close.
Hoggle. They have Cole. Could be deadly for our team.
Ethan almost dies there, but it looks like he's gonna make it out all right. I don't think. Oh, Malcolm finally sees the Sojourn, but he's gonna respect it and walk back. The whole hog is
It's
a
gonna
little
go down. They
scary.
do pop Hoggle.
Our Zen's now in the front line. Gets pushed back.
Hog's gonna take some huge damage here. Forced to back up.
They're gonna get the Zen for
Peter's
it
gonna
though.
go down.
And we almost have a Sojourner though, and that could turn the tide of this fight really quickly. And Max
There's
finds
Den.
one.
Does end up dying really close to Overclock.
There's going to be taking
They're
advantage
down
of this
two.
man advantage and pushing in. Looks like he might get May for it, but he's going to respect it. He's going to walk back.
Gonna kill, and they do win the fight.
Nice triple kill from Aaron just to clean up that fight there. And only with a minute and a half left, it's looking kind of doubtful Iowa Falls is going to fully cap this.
I guess Williamsburg must have installed hacks while they were paused there.
Alrighty, check their PCs. Then we're going to also have a Shatter OC. Fine together can be an instant fight win. They are going to Shatter, and he's going to get one down. They're going to get the
Gonna
first
go
healer.
down.
A huge
Paul is
purple.
gonna die too, and they should just win the fight.
Another great Shatter and
All
some
dead.
amazing follow-up. I think the unsung hero of that fight was this Ana. She was able to purple 3 or 4 of them and
Iowa
make it.
Falls is gonna have probably one more fight here.
Keep in mind though, we're going to be sitting on 4 ults and they're going to be sitting on 3. If we play our cards correctly, we should be able to end this round just right here. Og is going to miss his hook though. They're going to pop Sojourner, but it looks like the shield is just going to eat it. A huge sweep onto the Bastion is able to keep him
Gonna
from
go
getting
down,
too
but
much
they trade the
value.
Bastion.
He's able to pin the
get the
Moira.
Moira.
They have no coalescence.
Aaron is gonna be stuck in backline here, but should be able to back up.
I think the best case scenario
Og
here.
does end up going down. They have 15 seconds left. We'll see if they're able to touch.
Iowa Falls is going to have to try and touch here. We also have a trans, which Peter probably
Might have to
is
use
going
Mercy ult just to get on point here.
There's 2 seconds left. Are they going to be able to touch? Doesn't look like it. Iowa Falls
They don't
sits
know
on
how
2
touching.
support ults.
I guess their Moira is allergic to popping coal, because I don't think she popped at the entire third point.
That was really surprising. I thought Iowa Falls was going to be able to at least make some sort of play, but they kind of just give it to us. Idea, but it's his first time chat. We chatted about. Mr. Alden says hello to you too, Mr. Sword on G Fuel, or Mrs. Probably not.
Special guest here. A few encouraging words to say to our team here.
Like we're gonna be going a standard.
So what you have? You can't leave.
Oh,
You have to say.
this is our analyst Chase coming onto the desk.
Our special words is, Aaron, you're doing amazing, and I love you. Keep winning, and let's see if we can win this.
Well, I can feel the love in the air coming off Valentine's Day, but as we head into round number 2, it looks like Iowa Falls is going to pull out the Pharah, which is a pick we haven't necessarily seen yet, especially since her recent change. I'm interested to see how we're going to respond to this with only 1 hit scan member on our.
Are we counting Ana his scan?
You know, Ana could be counted as hit scan. That's right.
Soj with rail.
Soja's going to be a bit more inconsistent. It looks like they're going to be far mercying. You know, I haven't seen this play since, frankly, Far got nerfed. I think Mercy's going to be holding right click really well here. Far's going to just be spamming down this choke point.
I was gonna be getting some huge damage.
But their tanks in the backline,
Tank doesn't
purple.
get slept. Farah goes down, and Lamb should too.
That looks like it's just going to be a fight win for
They
Williamsburg.
should just win the fight here, unless something devious happens.
Actually able to find one more, and it looks
Mercy
like
does die.
Peter and Ethan are taking a very aggressive angle here.
They should be able to get the picks here, denying them backing up, and they're not gonna stagger them.
They are just going to kite it back, but they are still. The Sojourn's playing really far up. They could get a pick here. Same on the Moira. Although the Pharah is back.
Ram still hasn't got them back.
Pharah's looking at our Ana here, but misses. Let's see, 4 shots
And
in
we're
a
gonna
row.
kill 2.
Axe is just going crazy.
Ram's gonna get pinned. Peter does end up going down, but Ram dies for it. Soldier dies 2. We
Ooh.
lose 3.
Pharah cleans
Still
up
a
a
winnable
few.
fight.
I think
Could
it's-
be kind of dangerous, and it's just gonna be Aaron against Fairarmers. That is not gonna go well.
Aaron should just try and back out here, but you have to remember, Pharah can't fly infinitely now. She does have to touch the ground to refill her fuel. We're not going to get anything off of it, but with Peter back, Aaron is just going to keep holding this space instead of giving it up.
And is going to be able to wait long enough for his team to get back without dying.
Max is going to take a high ground position here. We can just spam down
Watch
the
is going to be
Pharah.
playing aggressive here. They do pop Pharaoh ult.
It's going to get our tank dangerously
Gonna
low.
find- Aaron's going to go down. So does our soldier. Ramatra ends up killing two.
Peter's going.
Ramatra does die for it though.
He goes really aggressive there, but ends up paying off.
And they're going to go for res.
He's,
They do cancel res, and
Wow.
Mercy does die there.
oh, Max has a great off angle again. Like we've
Or
been
was
seeing
really
this whole
one.
match.
They don't end up hitting that final shot.
Looks like we are sitting on a Nano and possibly an OC and a Shatter soon. Oh, and a Transcendence. Actually going to take a really aggressive high ground here against Pharah, and she's going to die for it. He's going to get a...
Moira too.
Oh, wow. Oh.
So dies, and they should just win the fight. It's just Ramatra to clean up, and the Mercy. Mercy
Mercy
might go
is
for a res, but she
circling
does end
in.
up dying before she's able to.
I think Ramatra and Mercy kind of threw that fight. They should not have gone in. Looks like we're going to cap the first point in just under a minute 20. We're going to be sitting on a solid 4 minutes to look at the second point. Max is looking at the Sojourn high ground. He's
They
able
are
to
going
jump
to have
through.
5 ults. They're going to have coming up on 4.
This could be a 5 ult v 5 ult fight almost. We get very hectic and very fast. I'm mainly focused on what Aaron's going to do here, though, because he has historically had some really big
They
shadows.
are going to pop Valk here. Going to be able to keep their team up.
An early Valk, and we're going to get a nano or a...
Ram's going to go down. And they pop Overclock too.
Actually going to kill the Pharah. Overclock's going to end up getting 1, and it looks like it's a 3v4 right now in the favor of Williamsburg. Aaron's going to pin back defensively, and Max is kind of left stranded. He's going to pop OC.
Do pop Overclock, but Max is really low on health. He gets healed. Not able
gonna
to get
any
much
value
value.
off of it.
He does end up getting 1.
Gets 1, and actually, Aaron's going to clean up a second.
Those die for it. It did scare him a bit. Moira does have ult. We'll see if she decides to pop it this game.
I think, again, the unsung hero of that fight was Malcolm. He was able to sweep the Ramatra going onto their backline and anti him, leading to that tank dying really early. Peter also having some
But they
real...
do swap off the Pharah and go May.
This is what they were playing earlier, and it was very effective, it seems. So we'll see how this plays out. We are sitting on 4 ults, though, and they already invested 3 of theirs last fight.
Aaron should go for a huge shatter here.
Aaron has the opportunity to get a really nice shatter here, but let's see if he's going to go for it. He's looking for an angle here. He's going to
Aaron's
charge
gonna
in.
pin in. He's not gonna get any. He's gonna get a lot of damage on the Moira. Moira's gonna fade away. Soldier ends up dying, but they get 2 picks in return.
Pharah's almost dead here.
And Mercy dies too. Ram is gonna go down. It's just May left to defend, and
Peter's
not
going to
gonna
die
be able
from
to
the
do it.
May, but only after getting 2.
May is gonna use Ice Block. Should die here. May does go down, staggering her legs.
We have 3 minutes to cap just halfway through this last play, and we're going to be the JV state champs. Especially, we're still sitting on 4 ults. I'm surprised no ults were invested in that last fight. They do have to be wary of the Ramatra ult and the Coalescent, but who knows if that will be used today. The Ramatra is going to go really aggressive here and gets
Ben's
1
gonna
for
die
it.
early, but Ramatra's really low. They do kill 3 here.
Great
But
nanovisor.
Ana does die,
With
and
a-
it's just gonna clean up the fight, and I think they just win. No Coalescence in sight.
We used every ult we had, and they can't even touch. And now we are the JV state champs. Good game to Iofall.
I don't think the Moira knows how to hit Q.
We were able to pull it out, though. GG's. Looks like McGigglesworth is going to get the play of the game here, though. Just a consolation prize, it would seem. Alrighty, and with that, thank you to anyone that watched, but well, that's going to end it. Our JV season as state champs.